loves my island, and the girl who loves the sea. It calls me.
When it comes to these live action remakes, there are kind of three camps. Camp one basically say, stop it, Disney, stop making these live action remakes, please. But the other two camps are this. If you're going to do it, have the it ain't probably doing fixing mentality, just make a live action version of the animated film, and then and the other camp is do something different, justify yourself making it, right? And those times it butts heads, right? It really butts heads. And look, I enjoy some of the live action remakes. I enjoyed Aladdin. I enjoyed Cinderella. I enjoyed Jungle Book. Like, I enjoyed those. But most of the time, they're fine to just meh to bad. But when it comes to Moana, I think I'm in the camp of you can't make it a shop-for-shop remake. Because this movie came out 10 years ago. People who saw the original in the theater when they were 6 are now in high school. This movie is like 10 years old. Its sequel came out like 18 months ago. And there have been talks about a third film. A third animated film. And so you have to make something different, right? You have to justify yourself. Maybe you want to go prestige with it. Maybe you really pump up the drama of it. That's, I think, where it has to happen. Follow the beats of the movie, but at the same time, do different stuff. And just doing a shot-to-shot remake, which is literally what this movie is, really maybe go, really? We're just doing it? We're just, like, here's the animated film in live action, which I get. There's people out there who are not into animation. There's probably a bunch of people that would love the story of Moana if it was live action. And there's people out there who are curious about what would the animated film be like if it was animated. I get you. But when it comes to this and the time frame, I'm like, guys, you need to shake things up. You need to do something. I'm not saying I need mildly dropping F-bombs like I said. I don't need the murder and blood splatting everywhere, but I'm like, do something that's like really, different. I sometimes I go like, maybe go the prestige route is the way to go, something like Cruella or something. Cruella I quite like as well, but it's just this. And I would say this, like, pacing wise, this movie is very slow. Like, it has a real slow pacing. It is pretty, and maybe because I'm like, this is just the original, but live action. This is the original live action. So it took me a while to, get into the film. And the moment when things, pick up, things go back down. Like, you got this whole, like, you have, like, okay, it's gonna pick up when Moana is on her quest. Yeah, it does a little bit, but we slow down. Okay, we got You're Welcome. Mowgli is in the picture now. We'll have the You're Welcome musical number, and actually, it's a pretty good musical number. I will put that in fact. But now the movie will pick up. Now Mowgli is in the picture. By the way, they showed Mowgli a little too early in the little pod. Like, I personally would like hide his identity, and so when you make a oh shit reveal, it's kind of make it a little bit oh shit. It's a little bit better than just showing him in the first 3 minutes, the first minute of the movie. But it slows down, and it's just like to the point you don't feel anything. It feels very like empty and hollow, and it feels like you're just going through the numbers and it's not really doing anything. And I get the idea. Once again, I get it. If you want to do these live action remakes, they make money, so understandably so. And definitely the ones that are quite recent. I mean, once again, they're doing Tangle. They're doing a live action Tangle. But that one's going to be directed by the guy who did The Great Showman, so at least hopefully we get something that's slightly different. Humor into one aspect of the thing, one aspect with this movie, which is The Rock wearing a muscle suit, which is kind of ironic because I remember when Black Adam came out and it was a whole big deal about this is the first comic book superhero outfit with no muscle suit. Meanwhile, he's wearing a muscle suit in Moana, which is kind of funny. And also that damn wig.
Boy, what? If you don't take your ass back over there and get that off your head.
The girl who plays Moana is great. She's pretty good. Good in the film. Like, the performances are good. In it, dialogue, kind of feels like typical Disney family film dialogue. It's not that it's just simply I'm not that impressed with this film. I'm not really that impressed.
One day I'll know how far